Hello, welcome to your love and romance reading, Pisces. This is going to be for August 2022 or any time thereafter that you may stumble upon this video. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. A lot of people like to check out their Venus sign when it comes to love, so I include that as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do daily cards, weekly forecasts, where I talk about everything other than love. Once a month I do a love reading, and that's what this is here. So hopefully you can check out the other videos if you're curious about other areas of life. But we're going to jump right on in here and see what's coming up for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Venus when it comes to love and romance. One more shuffle. Ooh, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. I don't know, Pisces. I don't know if you're nervous about a decision, or maybe there's somebody that's got you a little worked up right now. But we're going to look at the cards and see what they have to say. I'm going to move you all just a little bit closer. And so the first card we have coming up here is the Page of Cups. No wonder there's anxiety. Okay. Now, traditionally speaking, this could be a young, youthful, playful water sign person. It could be you, as you are a water sign. You could be dealing with another water sign, a fellow Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. Pages can also sometimes indicate children and matters involving children or having to do with children. So if you have children from a previous relationship, there could be something about this is now blending into your love life. Maybe it was something you were planning to keep separate, and you just thought, oh, I'll just kind of date and, do my thing. And then, once my kids are older, then I'll get more serious with someone. But there could be something here about somebody kind of really beginning or wanting to blend you into their life, into their family, into their kids' life, or vice versa. They're wanting to step up and be a part of your life and your kids' life. There could be that aspect for some of you. However, when I said no wonder there's anxiety here, Page of Cups has a really specific message for me in my readings. And so Page of Cups for me, a lot of the times it comes up when your heart chakra is opening up. And when our heart chakra is opening up, it opens up so that we can receive. So some of you maybe have been wanting deeper love, more meaningful love, deeper connection, somebody who maybe is more emotionally supportive or nurturing or loving, or gentle or kind or compassionate. So your heart is opening up in preparation to receive this. When our heart is opening up, it can be really overwhelming emotionally. We could have big things coming to the surface that we've pushed down for a long time. They could be coming to the surface to be released and to make room for this love we've been asking for. We may be feeling emotions or feelings more intensely because the heart chakra is opening up, and it can feel really overwhelming. So we need to be really careful when we're in this energy of just being very overwhelmed emotionally, because you're going to be really tempted to push it down, to shove it down, right? And then guess what? Now you're right back where you started again, and you don't want to block yourself. So instead of pushing this person away, or pushing your feelings away, or fighting your feelings, or keeping somebody out of your life, Page of Cups just tells us to take a more playful approach, to relax. You can pump the brakes, maybe, you can slow things down, but there's no need to stop or to shut somebody out. So you may just need to get away from the heavy thoughts. You may need to just get away from the heavy emotions and do something lighthearted, do something playful. Some of you are really wanting to get close to somebody or move a relationship forward, and you're very overwhelmed by it. And the Page of Cups says your answer here is going to be to take a lighthearted approach. It doesn't have to be so serious. It doesn't have to be so dramatic. If you're wanting to be able to open up to someone, you're wanting someone to open up to you, try to do things together that are fun. Try to do things that are enjoyable. This is going to help lower those defenses. This is going to help those walls come down and open up and have communication. It doesn't have to be an interrogation. I feel some of you Pisces are also really kind of worried or stressed out that you might be wanting to share aspects about your life or share aspects about your past, and you're thinking it's going to be a really big deal. But something here about the Page of Cups is, I feel like when you do get this stuff off your chest, the person you're dealing with, they're like, oh, okay. They don't see it as like a deal breaker, or they don't see it as negative as you might think that it is, right? They just kind of see it as they're learning about you, or this is an aspect of your life, or an aspect of your past, or just something to keep in mind about you. But they don't see it as like, oh my gosh, I cannot, like, they don't see this as you dropping a bomb on them. I feel like you think you're dropping a bomb on them, and you're like, I don't know how they're going to react. I don't know how they're going to take it. And they're going to take it surprisingly well, because I don't feel like they're looking at it through a judgmental lens. They're just looking at it as, okay, this is a part of your journey. This is a part of who you are, but they're not judging it. And they're not going to have like some big reaction like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that about you. So I feel like it's safe for you to open up. It's safe for you to express these things. The next card that's coming up here for Pisces is the King of Wands. And this could be passion, this could be action, this could be fire sign energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, or somebody that has fire sign placements. If you have fire sign placements, there could be things that you're doing in those houses or in those areas of your life that are opening doors to love life, improving love life. If you're single, you may be meeting this person, or you may have met this person through this area of your life or through these houses. But the King of Wands has a lot to do with passion, okay? And I, for some reason, as I'm looking at the King of Wands, the word that keeps coming to mind is adventure. I keep getting adventure, adventure, adventure. I don't normally pull clarifiers when I'm doing the YouTube videos. I'll pull clarifiers when I'm doing private readings for people. But for some reason, I feel like I need to pull clarifiers here for the King of Wands. And I feel like I want to use a different deck for the clarifiers. No, actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to use the same deck. Let's get an idea here of why we have the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here, please? Please show us clarifier 1. Please show us clarifier 2. Please show us clarifier 3. Okay. Ooh, holy cannoli. 5 of Wands. Six of Swords. Alright, Pisces. And the Hermit. Okay, this could be Virgo energy. You could be dealing with somebody who's Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I feel the King of Wands is an aspect of yourself. I don't feel that this is a person that you're dealing with, okay? I feel the King of Wands is an aspect of yourself. 5 of Swords is conflict, fighting, and the burning of bridges. 6 of Swords is moving on. Moving on to peace, choosing peace, disconnecting from drama. Some of you have heard me say a lot of the times the 6 of Swords comes up in my readings when you're planning on going on a trip and you just my phone just went off, so that may have been confirmation here for us about the 6 of Swords. Some of you have heard me say I see the 6 of Swords come up a lot here when like you're going on a trip and you just think that you're just gonna go like for a visit. Maybe you have it in the back of your mind that, hey, if I like it, maybe I'll live there someday. But you're just going, for all intents and purposes here, just think that you're going to go on a trip. But you get out there, and all of a sudden, things fall into place and things align. And the next thing you know, you're moving, you're relocating. Like it just happened, it just fell into place. It's happened to me a few times in my life. It happened to me most recently, a little over a year ago. I was visiting a friend out in the middle of nowhere, and next thing I knew, I was signing a lease, and I didn't go back to Los Angeles. So there could be something here where some of you are taking a trip, and you may end up relocating. Maybe you're going to visit someone and you end up staying. But the Hermit here is like awakening, spiritual lessons. And for me, in my readings, I know the Hermit can be a time of singleness, right? And maybe some of you have been in a time of singleness. Maybe you've been working on yourself. But the Hermit for me in a love reading between two people where there's a relationship, I've seen it over the years to mean that there's like a mirror factor here. Like your lives may mirror one another. You may have had many similar experiences, and you may have many similar ways of seeing the world, or viewpoints, or ideals. And so for me, the Hermit is like you guys are holding up a light to one another. You're holding up a mirror to one another, and you're understanding yourself better through this relationship. Like you're understanding more, like who you are and why you are the way you are and what you think and what you feel. So in other words, this is a relationship where two people are holding space and creating space for one another, where it's safe to just kind of emerge and like come out of that shell, come out of that hiding, and really just kind of reach your potential, or who you truly are and what you're feeling moved to do in this life. So it's like two people that are able to just kind of give a safe enough space, like to find themselves and come together in that process, through that process. So I feel like the King of Wands is there's things here you're wanting to do. And so maybe you have fears or concerns about how this is going to be accepted, or how this is going to be embraced. And you might be burning bridges with people in your life. But as you're moving on, there's a significant connection here, right? There's like somebody who has your back through these changes. There's somebody who is maybe even helping you figure out what you want to do. Not telling you what to do, but helping you figure out what you want to do or how you want to move forward. So some of you may just kind of be feeling like, maybe even like people in your life aren't taking you seriously with this Page of Cups here. And you're like, I'm not the Page of Cups, I'm the King of Wands, right? And there's things you're wanting to do, there's steps you're wanting to take, and there may be people around you who are not being supportive. You may be currently in a relationship with someone who's not being supportive. And as you're taking action, as you're saying, you want me to be the Page of Cups, but I'm not the Page of Cups, I'm the King of Wands. There could be a burning of bridges. You may be finding yourself transition from one relationship into another. But whatever is going on here with this Hermit, this is a significant connection, right? This is major arcana, this is soulmate, this is life path kind of stuff going on here. So I feel here that also with the Hermit, there's a factor of spiritual awakening that's affecting your love life. So you may feel like you're outgrowing a relationship, or you're outgrowing your current circle because of your awakening. But the Six of Swords gives me the feeling, in a sense, you're being guided. Like you're being guided to the right support, to the right group, to the right place. So there's a big transition and a big shift happening within yourself. And you're being encouraged to trust that. Anytime we embrace who we truly are, and anytime we embrace our authenticity and make our decisions based on our beliefs, our morals, our ethics, our principles, we align with people who are going to be loyal, who are going to have our back, who are going to be supportive. Otherwise, we live in a very superficial circle with people who are pretending and controlling and demanding and manipulative. And I feel like a lot of you Pisces are in that transition right now, transitioning out of that fake world and really embracing who you are and embracing substance and being led and guided to the people who are going to be loyal and have your back and supportive. The next card that's coming up here for you all, Pisces, is the Chariot. Another major arcana card. Now we have major arcana cards coming in back to back. This is big changes and big shifts in a short period of time. You could be dealing with a Cancer, okay, because we do have water sign energy here with Page of Cups. The Chariot is associated with the astrological sign of Cancer, so it could be Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or if you have a Cancer placement, there could be big changes or shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life that are affecting your love life. But the Chariot card, put astrology aside here for a moment, put the zodiac aside here for one moment. The Chariot card for me in my readings, it's about choices and decisions. But the Chariot card can also be a card about movement and relocation. And the Six of Swords is a relocation card for me. So I do feel like for a lot of you, love life is being affected by a relocation. Okay, there might be some kind of move, and you might be feeling like it's time to go or time to move. But the Chariot card also is, some of you have heard me say, it makes me think of the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson when he said, "Once we make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen." So the Chariot card for me comes up when your life lesson here is free will and giving yourself permission to choose and giving yourself permission to decide, like what you want to do or how you want to go about things. Some of you maybe feel like you're awakening and you're feeling like, you're being led to embrace your authenticity, but you still have to make that decision. You still have to choose. You still have to say, come hell or high water, right? This is what I choose for my life. This is the path that I'm embracing. And for some of you, this could be about a person, right? This is the person I'm choosing to be with. This is the relationship I'm choosing to have. When I see the Chariot, the life lesson here is you making a choice, you going for something. A lot of the times the Chariot comes up in readings when somebody is just like, okay, angels, okay, guides, if this is what you want me to do, open the door. If this is what you want me to do, make it known. If this is who you want me to be with, let them fall into my lap. And when I see the Chariot card, this is a situation that your angels and guides are not allowed to override your free will, but they're here to help you and support you. You have to choose the door. And once you say, okay, this is the door I want, I'm going up to open it, I'm taking the action, I'm making the effort, then your angels and guides are like, okay, here we are, here we come to help, and they're helping you. They're your support team. They're not allowed to choose the door. They're not allowed to open the door for you, but they're allowed to help you and, embark on this journey. But you have to make the choices. You have to make the decisions. And so a lot of you, your lifestyle is affecting your love life, or the changes you're wanting to make to your lifestyle are affecting your love life. And you have to make that decision that this is what I want for myself. This is what I want to do. I'm allowed to want what I want. Okay? I also feel here with the Chariot card and the Hermit card, whoever this relationship is, I cannot emphasize enough the principle of holding space. This is not someone who's gonna get super involved into your things, right? This is kind of more like a Yoda type person. They're not gonna come in, they're not gonna be codependent. They're not gonna say, Pisces, you need to listen to me. Pisces, you need to do it my way. Pisces, you need to, they're not gonna come in and they're not gonna give you your style and your identity or recommendations of you should do this or you should do that. This is someone that's like, oh, this is your journey, right? This is your thing. I'm here for you. I'm here to offer moral support. I'm here to listen. I'm here to give you my opinion, but at the end of the day, this is very similar to what came up for Capricorn. This is someone who's gonna be maybe kind of asking you questions and trying to help you connect with what do you want. how do you want to do this? Like, this is someone who is more interested in helping you find your voice, find your style. Like, they're just kind of facilitating on the sidelines, but they're treating this as like your journey and your thing, and they don't want to take away from it. They want to see you come into your power. And maybe a lot of you Pisces are used to being in relationships where the person is saying, well, you know how I see you? I see you like this, and I think this is your style, and I think you look really cool dressed like this, and I think you look really cool doing this or doing that. Or, you know what I could see you doing? I bet you'd be really good at this. I bet you'd be really good at that. This person's not going to do that. This person's not going to create a caricature of you. This person is like helping you get to the heart and get to the soul. What do you think, Pisces? What do you want? I'm here. I have your back, right? There's no judgment here. You step into who you are, and I'm here with you through it. So there's going to be a lot of independence here. I also feel like this is someone who's like pushing you forward to shine. This is someone that's not trying to jump into your thing. So maybe some of you Pisces in the past, you've had relationships when, like, even with friends or family, not even only in romantic situations, where like something was going well for you and you had friends or family that wanted to jump in and like be a part of it, right? Like, oh, I'm in here with you too. We'll do this together. Oh, you know, we can do that together. No, this person is like letting you shine and letting you do your thing. They're not trying to hitch their wagon to what they're doing. They're not trying to be a part of it, you know. Kind of like, for whatever reason, I just saw I Love Lucy, how Lucy was always trying to get into the show. She wanted Ricky to let her into the show, and so she was always trying to scheme or find some way to be a part of it. Some of you have had this experience where like you have some success or attention coming your way, and the people in your life wanted to be a part of it. Like, well, how are you going to incorporate me? How are you going to include me? Oh, you should introduce me. You should tell everybody I'm your best friend. I'm your cousin. I'm your sister. I'm your girlfriend. I'm your boyfriend. You know, like, when are you going to tell people about me? This person's not doing that. This person's letting you do your thing. This person's letting you run your show. They're not trying to be a part of it. It's more like moral support, more like in the background. And so there's a lot of lessons here in individuality and independence. The next card coming up here for you all is the Page of Pentacles. This is stability, security, putting your time and energy into things that are worthwhile and that are going to pay off for you, right? Putting your energy and time into things that are going to give you a positive return. So I feel here with this Page of Pentacles, there's mutual investment. This is someone who's willing to put time and energy into you. This is someone who believes in your dreams, your goals, your efforts. They may even contribute and help in some way. As I said, I feel this is more somebody like supporting in the background, behind the scenes. And you may be doing the same for this person in your way. But I feel here that there's an investment. There's an investment into the future. There's coming together, investing together to build, to create, and to have like foundation, security, stability, very grounded energy, very practical energy. You know, this feels to me like a rock, right? Like or a peaceful, calm place in the chaos or in the storm. So I feel like this is also going to be somebody who emotionally is very grounded, right? Like, you can tell them things, or you can come to them with situations. They're not going to freak out. They're not going to panic. They're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Or, oh my goodness, I can't believe you did that. Or, oh, you need to do this. Or, like, this is someone who's like, okay, all right, let's figure this out. Let's see what we're going to do about it, right? So I feel there's a lot of like just calm energy, logical energy. Page of Pentacles also for me comes up when somebody is healing their relationship with money. So maybe this is something you all are doing together, getting better about money together, or healing, negative karma around money that maybe has come down through your family cycles. But there could be something here also where you're not going to be fighting over money, and you're figuring out solutions together. The next card that's coming up here for you all is the Queen of Pentacles. Holy cannoli. Okay. So, this is a big advancement. We're going from Page of Pentacles to Queen of Pentacles. So there could be something here where you all are working together and improving your financial situation together. As I said, this confirms for me what I was feeling with the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles also is a very, sometimes is referred to as like the domestic goddess. So Queen of Pentacles could indicate just a very happy home life. Someone that you're going to make a very happy, comfortable home with. Right? Maybe Pisces, for you in previous relationships, you haven't felt like you could be at home with that person, right? If you were having them come into your space, or if you were being in their space, or you've tried to, like, you've been married in the past, or you've lived with people in the past, maybe you're like, I don't feel like this is my home. But Queen of Pentacles is a very comfortable home environment. It's, good food, good music, good ambiance, physical intimacy, like your physical needs are met, you're comfortable, you're happy. This could even be like entertaining people sometimes for me in my readings. So it could be that you all are coming together and like your place is like the place everybody wants to be, right? And so there's a sense or a feeling of home, abundance, fulfillment, happiness. Queen of Pentacles also tells me that physical self-care is crucial for you right now to keep you grounded, to keep you connected with your heart space. You might be really tempted to be drifting off or drifting away mentally, or disassociating or disconnecting. And the way that you can keep from that happening, so that you keep your heart open and you keep this connection, be in your physical space. Eating food that's healthy, that's good for you, that you enjoy, creating a comfortable physical environment, getting good sleep, doing things that make it feel good to be in your body, showers, baths, lotions, pajamas, bed sheets that feel good on your skin. Anything that you can do that makes you feel really good and satisfied and pampered and cared for is going to really help you stay in your body and keep you opening up to receive and attracting this abundance. So I feel like this is someone who's coming in and they're helping you figure out how to be yourself and how to live life your way and to come into abundance, instead of trying to shape you or mold you or tell you this is how you have to do it. They might give you suggestions like, hey, have you ever thought about doing this, or have you ever thought about doing that? But they're not going to be like, this is what you have to do, right? And they might ask you questions to help you figure out what it is that you want to do. But I feel a sense here of like a lot of individuality, right? Opposite of codependency. You might want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, if this is none of those for you. Sometimes those resonate more than your sun sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. There's a link in the description that will take you to that page. And the love readings for August are linked in the description. That way it's easy to find the other videos if you want to watch the videos for the other signs. Weekly forecasts are also linked in the description of the video. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous August. Hopefully we'll see you all in the weekly and daily messages as well. Take care and be well, my darlings. Bye.